終わった後、気がついたら右手にあった。
出かけちゃったのかな。お兄ちゃん。
ひまわり。よし。行ってみようぜ。
取ったよ。
よし。
あちし。
Hello guys, Half Shinobi is here and we back with more interesting info update from Shinobi World. In this video we will discuss about top 7 strongest siblings in Shinobi World. But as usual, before entering the video, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss updates about the Shinobi World. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Of the many interactions and relationships that exist in Shinobi World, the relationship between siblings always attracts attention. Not only love each other as a family, they also support each other on various occasions, such as uniting strength to achieve the same goal. Besides being strong, the combination attack between these siblings also quite epic to look at. Because with the strong chemistry between the siblings, it will create a combination of attacks that have great destructive power. Not only about the affection between siblings, but there are also brothers or sisters who fight each other for certain motives, until they have a fairly tragic ending. An example is the relationship between Itachi and Sasuke, where Sasuke since childhood had instilled hatred for his older brother who had massacred all members of the clan, including their parents. Because of this great hatred, Sasuke defected from the village to seek strength, so that his revenge could be done. Despite the similarities and divisions that occur between those siblings, this does not rule out the fact that they are still strong shinobi, and have great power when their powers are combined. And here are the 7 most powerful brothers or sisters in Shinobi World. 1. Hagoromo Hamura. Hagoromo and Hamura were the first children on Earth to be born with chakra, and able to master it immediately. This is because Hagoromo and Hamura were born from the relationship between a human and an Otsutsuki, Kaguya. While Hagoromo is endowed with extremely powerful offensive abilities, Hamura usually moves defensively with his Byakugan abilities. At first, the brothers had great respect for their mother, Kaguya. But after learning the terrifying facts behind the ritual that their mother used to do every year, they began to look for ways to stop Kaguya. Kaguya's ritual is that every year several villagers will be chosen to be food for the god tree. Unexpectedly, the abilities of Hagoromo and Hamura when combined turned out to be greater than Kaguya herself, until in the end they both managed to seal Kaguya to the moon, after a long battle that lasted for months. After sealing Kaguya, Hamura decided to stay on the moon to keep his mother's seal safe. Meanwhile Hagoromo stayed on Earth to maintain stability, and started the era of Ninshu, or what is now known as ninjutsu. In essence Hamura became the founder of life on the moon and the ancestor of Hyuga clan, while Hagoromo was the beginning of the history of Shinobi World known today. 2. Hashirama Tobirama. Being members of the renowned Senju clan, these two brothers were known had a great influence on the development of Shinobi World. For decades they both involved in war with their rival clan, Uchiha clan. Due to the combination of their enormous strength as brothers, Hashirama and Tobirama managed to stop the war and unite all shinobi, to create the village which is now known as Konoha. Under their leadership, Konoha became a very developed village, so many of its policies were imitated by other villages, such as the academy, and the Anbu system. While Hashirama is the first Hokage, who has the nickname as the god of shinobi because of his tremendous strength. Tobirama became his brother's successor by becoming the second Hokage, who later became known as the biggest inventor in the history of Shinobi World. This is due to the genius of Tobirama, who has become an inventor in various fields such as academy system, and Anbu system. As well as being the creator of several forbidden techniques such as Edo Tensei, and multiple shadow clone, which is now the mainstay of Naruto's technique. 3. Indra Ashura. Indra and Ashura are the children of the creator of Shinobi World, are commonly known as the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo. So it is very natural if both Indra and Ashura have abilities that vary far from humans in general. At first Indra, who was the eldest child, had a genius in controlling chakra, and using jutsu for everyday life. While Ashura, who is the youngest one, can be said to be weak and has no talent in using jutsu. Indra was indeed very strong, but it was because of his great strength that he fell into darkness. While Ashura is weak, but he has the advantage of building relationships and has many friends who support him. Therefore Hagoromo chose Ashura to be his successor, rather than Indra, whose strength was beyond doubt. Can't accept it, Indra begins a conflict by attacking the village where they live with his new power, Mangekyo Sharingan. As a result of great emotional shift, he committed to his best friend's murder. Ashura was cornered by Indra's power, but thanks to the encouragement of the people who supported him, Ashura also gained great strength so that Indra could be defeated. Even though the fight was over, Indra fled while promising to ruin all their work in building peace. The battle between Indra and Ashura continued even though both of them had died, because their souls continued to be reincarnated into subsequent generations, just as Indra was reincarnated into Sasuke's body, while Ashura was reincarnated into Naruto's body. 4. Madara Izuna. Madara and Izuna Uchiha are brothers from the Senju's rival clan, Uchiha clan. Although the closeness of their relationship as brothers is not shown much, they both really care about each other, undoubtedly strong, and believed to have the same strength as Hashirama and Tobirama. Being born in an era of war makes them inevitably have to be strong, in order to win the war against Senju. They are also known as the strongest brothers in Uchiha clan, moreover both of them have Mangekyo Sharingan. While Madara usually fights against Hashirama, Izuna fights against Tobirama. Unfortunately, the long battle between Uchiha and Senju ended in Izuna's death at the hands of Tobirama. The death of his beloved brother made Madara feel darkness in his heart, and Madara took Izuna's eyes so that Madara's eternal Mangekyo Sharingan awakened. Madara once told Hashirama, if the only brother he had was killed, then he would do anything to get his brother back. Madara's words are proven true, because he is the mastermind of the Fourth Shinobi World War, which aims to activate infinite Tsukuyomi. 5. Itachi Sasuke. There is no doubt that Itachi and Sasuke are the genius brothers of Uchiha clan. At a young age both Itachi and Sasuke became top students in the academy, and capable of a wide variety of jutsu which were quite complex for a child their age. Unfortunately, the conflict between Konoha and Uchiha was unavoidable, and this forced Itachi to kill all members of the clan including their parents, leaving only Sasuke alone. This made Sasuke hate Itachi so much, and he was determined to take revenge by killing Itachi. Until many years later, Sasuke finally managed to get his revenge on Itachi, while Itachi just smiled seeing his brother had grown into a powerful shinobi who had surpassed him. But in the Fourth Shinobi World War, Sasuke learns the truth behind his brother's massacre, while Itachi is resurrected using Edo Tensei. That way Sasuke and Itachi unite their strength to stop the mastermind behind the Edo Tensei, Kabuto. Those who used to fight each other, now fight together as two brothers. These two Genjutsu brothers are very troublesome opponents for Kabuto, because they are not only experts in Genjutsu, but also have various combinations of attacks that quite strong. After they defeated Kabuto, Itachi returned to Afterlife because the effects of Edo Tensei had been released, while Sasuke regretted having killed his brother in the past, and promised to continue his brother's determination to protect Konoha in the shadows. 6. Boruto Himawari. Despite their relatively young age, both Boruto and Himawari have already shown their potential as great shinobi in the future, just like their parents, Naruto and Hinata. Boruto and Himawari may look cute, but in reality they can also be very dangerous. As we know, Naruto has half the chakra of Hagoromo, while Hinata has half the chakra of Hamura. As a result, both Boruto and Himawari will inherit chakra from their parents, which implies that they have Rakudo chakra. Since they are not pure descendant of Hyuga, it should be very difficult, or can be said to be impossible to awaken Byakugan. But Himawari was able to awaken Byakugan at a very young age, and able to make Naruto and Kurama faint with just one hit. While Boruto himself has the Jougan, which is said to be the strongest dojutsu, and believed to be the only one to stop the threat from Otsutsuki. At a very young age, both Himawari and Boruto have shown their enormous potential like this. It is inconceivable how big their strength will be in the future. It could be that their strength will be able to surpass their father and mother. Not a few people believe that Boruto in the future will be the savior of the world from the threat of Otsutsuki with his Jougan, while Himawari will awaken Tenseigan, whose power is able to split the moon in two. 7. Kinkaku Ginkaku. As we know, Kinkaku Ginkaku are brothers who are known for their greatness, as well as their cruelty to their enemies. Kinkaku Ginkaku brothers are believed to be related to Rakudo Sennin, as seen from how they have horns on their head. As shinobi, their strength is so strong that they are able to survive after being swallowed by Kyuubi. While inside Kyuubi's stomach, they absorb Kyuubi's chakra by consuming its flesh, and because of that Kinkaku Ginkaku can transform into Kyuubi's tailed beast form. Kinkaku and Ginkaku's reputation are known as top-class criminals from Kumo village, because they are both believed to be responsible for the deaths of the second Raikage and the second Hokage, Tobirama. When Tobirama intended to sign a peace treaty with Kumo village, Kinkaku Ginkaku brothers disagreed with this, which was shown by carrying out a coup by attacking Tobirama to force him to retreat. The elite Kinkaku Ginkaku troop chased Tobirama with his team, until this forced Tobirama to hand over the position of the next Hokage to Hiruzen, while he fought against Kinkaku Ginkaku's troops, which numbered more than 20 people. Tobirama indeed managed to defeat the entire troops, but Kinkaku Ginkaku, who had Kyuubi chakra, could not be defeated, so Tobirama eventually died at the hands of Kinkaku Ginkaku brothers. That's all the discussion from Half Shinobi channel. How was the video and discussion just now? Give your opinion in the comment below. And if you feel interested in the video and discussion this time, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any information about the Shinobi world. See you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching.